I did this like once before, and in the middle of it, I got an automated phone call. So that's always nice. Um, so I already opened her. Wasn't anything spectacular, just your run of the mill doll opening, I guess you could say. Like her box. I like her box. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. Andrew is a box guy. I can get chewed out for taking dolls out of the box. Like my Lady Gaga zombie Gaga doll he got me one year for my birthday, Christmas, something, one of those two. He's still not happy with me that I took her out of the box. And when I got all my Alice in Wonderland dolls, I even kept those boxes in a tote for like the longest time. But you know, it took up so much space and I could use that tote for something else. Now that tote is my stepdaughter's toy box downstairs because it has a lid. But I have to play with my dolls. Sorry, not sorry. But this is Mavis, the Hotel Transylvania 3, which I'm kind of surprised they waited until the third movie to make fashion dolls. Maybe because fashion dolls are like a thing here lately. Went to Walmart today because this was an accident. This was a happy accident. My future husband loves me something fierce because we go to Walmart, we go for groceries. Of course, I'm polite about it. I ask kind of, can I go look? Because he's been up forever and tired, sleepy, grumpy. All of the 7 doors in one. I was like, yeah, sure, we'll go look. He goes and looks at the Funkos. And on this shelf, I see a tag with like the little blue thing around it. I thought it was clearance. Because I thought something was off about the fact that this was priced for $7. Or one of the two. Because they had this and then they had the Spooktacular Bride. Which I plan on probably getting this weekend. Maybe, possibly. We'll see about that because I'm trying to save my dollars. And that's a hard thing to do when you're a doll collector, is to save money. Like a large amount of money. But we go to Walmart and I'm like having a shit fit because they had these 2 dolls and I've been wanting this one for like ever. Since I saw that they released, whatever. The price tag said like $6 and some change. I'm like freaking out, showing everybody. I was like, you guys, look, she's $6. I'm gonna get them both. So we get to checkout. And I'm doubting myself because, was it Mikey said that they were ringing up something like $18, $19 where he's at? I was like, okay, I'm gonna price check her on my Walmart app. So I price checked her and she come up 17 something. So Andrew goes back while I'm like putting our stuff on the belt. He goes back and does a price check. He calls me from the toy aisle. He's like, I'm going to take a picture of this just in case. But, you know, he said there's another tag there that says $17.99. So go, they're probably $17.99. Shit. Don't know what happened. It was a we had them price check it at the register. It was some kind of misprint or some sort. Anyway, we're like, okay, you know, don't want him. I didn't want him to spend almost $20 on a doll right now at this current moment in time, just because we have other priorities to get done. As I slap my teeth with my cup. So we're walking out and he's like, I spent X amount of dollars. And I'm looking in the cart and I'm like, where did you spend that much money? And he goes, on everything. I was like, when they price check those dolls, did they charge you for one? So he checks the receipt because at first he's like, no, they didn't. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Checks the receipt. He's like, yeah, they charged me for one. So I figured he's going to go in and get the refund halfway into the store, he's like, which one did you want? Are you sure? Like, I feel like I have to courtesy ask, are you sure? He's like, yes, I'm sure. If I wasn't sure, I wouldn't do it, blah, blah, blah. I said the red one. Because he's a... Bless his heart, he probably wouldn't know which one if I said the bats out one. But, so, here I am. And I've opened her and I've already taken her because she's wearing this stuff except for her shoes. Her shoes came separate for some reason. Like, she wasn't wearing her shoes in the box. But you can take those wings and the ears off of her and make her just look like not bats out Mavis. But here she is in all her adorability. Like, my inner goth baby is dying over these dolls. Because I grew up like coveting but not purchasing dolls like the Bleeding Edge goths, and which I'm probably going to end up forfeiting and eventually getting some of those off of eBay. And putting those on articulated bodies. I wonder if they sell the heads. Anyway, those in the very first, like, series of the Living Dead dolls, like with The Exorcist and Posey and Sadie. Yeah, I'm that guy. I would say, like, as soon as we got the internet, when I was, like, in middle school, high school, I would stalk these pages for these dolls and just admire them. And then that's when I actually started learning that people customize dolls. Because, like, I segued into... Back then it was Yahoo and Ask Jeeves. There was no Google. And there was no YouTube either. I mean, there's probably YouTube, but it wasn't, like, YouTube. So there was no, like, review videos and stuff I could just go look up and admire these dolls. Because I'm one of those people now where I'll want them all, but it's satisfying, like, mainly with Barbies and Living Dead dolls and shit like that. It's satisfying enough for me to watch people enjoy the dolls at a distance. I enjoy watching people enjoy their collections. I personally couldn't afford the time, the space, or the money just to have dolls sitting on my shelf. Because that's why I, like, went through all my Monster High dolls and kept some, but, you know, I had to let go of others. But while I'm sitting here talking, I could be... Let's see how easy it is to put her bat wings back on her. But so my inner goth kid person who used to, like, make alternative, there's, like, digital dolls, like Dolls Mania and all that crap, and you get the base bodies and you paint clothes on them and stuff. Oh, I was here for that, from here to the moon. And, like, I had my favorite bases, and I thought about, like, redoing it again, like, because they're, like, virtual paper dolls. I loved it. That, like, not that, you know, anymore, I feel like I barely have time to do anything. That wasn't so hard. Now let's go around this way. Her arms are bendy, like rubbery instead of, like, the hard ABS plastic. Her forearms, because she's not fully articulated. She's got the neck, the shoulders, the elbows, the hips, the knees, and I gotta check her waist. Like, I didn't even check her waist earlier, so I'm not sure if she has waist articulation going on here. But it's pretty easy to get these little wing things back on her. So yeah. I think like if Harley Quinn and Batman had a baby, this would be it. Let me see. We do not. I'm gonna have to check because I feel something. We're gonna strip Mavis here. Like that's her in her outfit. She's got cute little red stockings. And she's about, honestly, she's probably like Blythe and Skipper sized as opposed to like a full-on Barbie. Like I'll get her undressed and I'll get one of my Barbies up here undressed and show you. Got the Velcro down halfway down the back of her dress. Oh, you know what? You guys. I think we have staining. We definitely have some staining. And I think it's from the elastic on the wings, the way that it looks. Okay, so what I was feeling was her underwear. She has like this weird underpants thing going on. And her stockings are socks. They are not partial dolly nudity. They're not actual, like, all the way up to the waist. Don't pull them off by their toes either. So we're... Okay. So here we have Mavis. She has a pretty juvenile dolly nudity. Full on. Pretty juvenile body. Which, see, look, she's got staining. I'm pretty sure that's from elastic from the bat wings. And then we've got, probably be easier. Because, well, try to take this boot off and pull the doll's whole foot off. Whoopsie. Great. Okay, I'll have to flirt with that later. Let's do her. She's about the same. I want to say body-wise, fashionista articulated like belly button bodies are just about the same as made to move bodies. Oh yeah, definitely more juvenile. It might even be more juvenile. Oh, you joints is loose, honey. Might even be more juvenile than a Blythe. Let me... Okay, I went ahead and got her undressed. It's just like all these dolls laying around to compare bodies to all day. So yeah, I want to say Darla's body is about the same as my Made to Move body because she's a articulated fashionista. She's way more juvenile build. Like, she's way short, like teenager. I'm gonna say like Blythe, Skipper, which I'm okay with that because if it's like geared towards little girls, intended towards little girls, I would be okay with this. Yeah, that's toe to toe. That's these two next to each other. And then we have the Blythe. Toe to toe. I mean, they're close. They're similar. As far as like stature goes, I'm sure they could share clothes if you had enough determination. But Blythe's waist is still more narrow than Mavis is. Like, Mavis legit has, I wish, if I was thinking about it, I probably would go grab Sophie's Skipper doll, but I'm not trying to go all the way downstairs and dig through a tote full of Barbies. But she does have a pretty juvenile body. And she's good quality plastic. She's not like her knees. She's got pretty detailed toes. I'm sure she could wear... Where's my doll shoes? Okay, sorry, I didn't want you guys watching me rummage around for my doll shoes because that would have been so unentertaining. Her feet are almost comparable to Monster High. It's less... Monster High feet have more of a pointed angle. Angle. English! Can you speak it? So I'm sure she could wear, with enough determination, like Barbie. No, well, maybe ones, because these don't have the split up the back. These little combat boots. Let's try these. These tennis shoes that Corbin had on. Not having it. Her foot's, maybe if you had enough, like I said, determination, you could probably get her to wear non-angled shoes. These are Barbie boots. Nope, not wearing the Barbie boots. Okay, these have a split up the back of the ankle. Huh. We're not having it. She's not having the flatty, footy Barbie boots and shoes. So that's a no-no. Like fashion pack shoes, like Barbie fashion pack. Let's see, these here red wedge things, because I know Barbies have those shoe packs where they're like fits tall, short, medium. Okay, these kind of fit her. You got to work it on right. So, depending upon probably the make, she could wear Barbie shoes. Let me try on a pair of just like regular Barbie foot size shoes. Huh? Yeah. I mean, kind of, sort of. We're struggling a little. Maybe if you took a picture from the front, but like the side and the back is just not, not doing it for me. I'm like over here getting determined to find some kind of shoes that are not her shoes. The sandals, the fashion pack sandals aren't fitting her. These are Cutie Pop boots. And they have a split up the back and they're pretty. Aha! She fits Cutie Pop boots. I've got a lot of like cheap ass Barbie shoes. Totally not gonna fit. So, some Barbie shoes fit her, some Barbie shoes don't. It just depends upon what day you ask her. Monster High shoes, we're going to try those. Just because, why not? Because she has the angled foot. I'm going to assume she could probably wear Little Sister shoes better than she could, like, actual... We got some kind of weird joint leg thing going on here. Oh yeah, like actual Monster High shoes are way too big. I don't know if I have any Little Sister shoes right off the top of my head. We have, are these, I want to say these are Little Sister shoes. I want to say these are dance class Halloween shoes, maybe. I mean, they might fit her better because they're like tennis shoes, so they can kind of cover up. Oh yeah, those fit her. Little Sister Monster High shoes fit her. And I'm just kind of going through this because they have her and the other two of her that are available on Amazon. Okay, here's another Monster High option. Like, so the ones that are kind of enclosed, where you can't see her toes, kind of fit her better than the ones that are open, like this one. I personally plan on getting another one of these girls and customizing her a little bit. Oh, those would be cute on her if they would actually fit the... Yeah, that just broke. Shit. Okay, so Little Sister shoes fit on her. Probably, I want to say like the tall Barbie, maybe? I don't know what shoes those were. The bigger ones. Fit her. Small Barbie shoes don't fit her. Barbie boots with no split at the back doesn't fit her. So on and so forth, etc., etc. I wonder if fashion pack clothes will fit her, like, comfortably. I've got the Batgirl one right here since I just undressed the Blythe. Now, ideally, since Blythe fits into these comfortably, maybe she will. I'm like rambling for 20 minutes about the same doll, what she can wear. Mainly because I know I ask a lot of the same questions for like, oh, what can this doll wear? What can that doll wear? And like compile a list of clothes that certain size dolls can wear. Like I know Blythe dolls can wear Skipper clothes and some Barbie clothes and definitely Sparkle Girls clothes. And these are just things as a collector and as a redresser I would personally ask and want to know. So, yeah. Fully informative. Okay. Barbie clothes, way too big. They swallow her. I mean, if that's the style you want to go for, be my guest. I would assume, I'm not going to go digging right now, but I will assume because of her body size that Blythe clothes and Skipper clothes would fit her pretty decently. But Amazon has her and the other two. I plan on getting them all eventually. If you would rather like buy one to customize and don't give a shit about the clothes, they have one where it's just Mavis in a bikini, like a bathing suit, still articulated, which is pretty awesome, but she's only $5 less than the other two. The other two are like $17.99. The one in the bathing suit is like $12.99. So yeah. I am thoroughly pleased with this doll, other than the staining. Which, you know, I don't know if if it quote unquote can be helped, but you know, I'm overall pleased with the fact that she doesn't look like a grown-ass woman, kind of like Barbie does. I mean, if we're being honest here. She looks like something I would let my daughter play with. My daughters, of course. I let my daughters play with Monster High dolls. I know that's a thing that a lot of moms are like, why do you let your daughter play with Monster High? They're skanky. And it's like the same argument that they had with Bratz when... Well... I don't know. Where's my You can get my crochet hook because her sleeves went inside out. Bratz was like this big, huge controversy. I don't think I had Bratz. My generation, or my older millennials, didn't have Bratz. We had twist body Barbies. And, very, very first, like, run of Fashionistas with the articulation and, the belly button Barbie. That was a thing. The, that weird bendy, like, Gumby body. I have a few of those, like, where, well, no, I had one. It was, like, a Gumby body. I think I gave it to somebody. And then I have some where it's, like, the middle of it is a Gumby body. Yeah. I don't know. We just had pretty basic Barbies growing up. Like, none of this made to move shit. But yeah. Bratz. I'm trying to think. 2000, my son was just born. When Monster High was a thing. And before Monster High, it was Bratz. And everybody's like, oh, no. I don't want my daughter playing with Bratz. They wear too much makeup. Okay. I mean, I can see that. I'm not even... She's hard to redress. Like, her fingers... I mean, looking at a tiny finger scale, like a little kid, like, imagining my stepdaughter, little 7-year-old self, trying to put this outfit back on her, I don't see that happening. Like, at all, actually. I'm almost 32, and I can't even get it back on. So we're gonna set... I don't know. Like, she makes me want to get... Like, I saw, was that, Andrea, Dolls of Hoy. I love her collection. She got the Scary Godmother. I didn't even know that was going to be a doll. And then I saw one, and I kind of want the doll now. I want the Scary Godmother doll. I feel like she would go perfectly with Mavis. Also, Lee, I feel like, because Mavis is going to end up getting one of them dollhouses. I'm not going to mess with her right now anymore. Yeah, Mavis is going to get her own dollhouse. She's going to be spoiled to the nines. Poor LA's like over here. Her head cap's all falling off. She's being neglected for LA, or for Mavis. Say hi, LA. Hi, LA. She's gonna be my grunge girl. She's gonna, yeah. She's gonna have that 90s flannel shirt aesthetic. I can't stand that word. As much as I say it, I can't stand it because people overuse it. There are some people in this world that overuse the word aesthetic. I try not to be one. But that is, if you have sat with me for the last 28 minutes and 11 seconds of me rambling about this Mavis doll and all of her half-ass dress glory, thank you. I'll let you go about your business now, and I'm gonna go about mine and maybe work on my doll room some, because I should be in bed because my kid, they have school tomorrow. So I have to be up in like 7 hours or something. But here I am playing with dolls, making a mess on like the cleanest spot in my doll room other than the girls' territory. Like my area of the doll room. So with that being said, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.